Hello people, here from Mr. Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing Digimon Diablomon's Diaboromon Strikes Back, or an English version, Revenge of Diaboromon. Yeah, in this review, I'm just gonna call him Diaboromon because the saying Diaboromon just sounds. Like I did say in my last movie review, I'm gonna be watching the English version, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So once again, I'm just gonna be comparing the English to Japanese version since I remember some stuff about the English version. So, anyway, like in our war games, this takes place at the end of the season, and that's a sequel to our war games, so that'll be good. And again, like our war games, actually showing what the Digimons are doing in the opening. Gotta say, the thing that like the thing they changed what Yoli says. I think it might be better in the A version because I don't really get it. Like, she's just checking out the new school uniform and if somebody like it and thinking you need the same schools. Yeah, I'm not saying it's the same stupid, just saying schools because they don't like the new uniform. And the English version, she's the same. Maybe she should wear some cargo pants or something over it, or under it. And Cody is just doing some kendo with his grandfather. Yeah, I don't think they had that scream in the version, but And David's just running down the street as these kids are just looking at the TV, which has the jellyfish Digimon from our war games that digivolves into Diaboromon. Yeah, to know it's gone through the internet and coming out of there into the real world and using phones throughout as well. Good to see that it didn't ruin anything new, but whatever. Anyway, David just heads off, or heads off, ends up in Izzy's a garage or something, I don't really know. And then he say he was late for soccer. So did he already go to soccer and come here, or did he just forget about soccer? Because there's this scene where Yoli, I think TK and Cody are watching a soccer game, but and I kind of like that they have like a passcode, or does that person outside has to say something to come in, and the person inside has to say something back. It's just good. And nearly everybody is in Dizzy's garage. Only Mimi, Sora, and Joe are there, and they do explain what's going on with them. And Mimi, she's coming to Japan from America on plane, and just complaining that she's not getting her sticky beans. Okay, here's sticky buns, but not sticky beans. I don't know what they are. And that just explains that Sora is on a trip with her tennis club, but it's gonna join them soon. I think they said that Joe had a test or something. Anyway, he just gets to why they're here, and there's always some pictures, and Dave just starts laughing at the first one where who it is, and Ty says it's him, and then Dave stops laughing for a minute. And then a picture with Matt and Sora, and they was thinking probably a bad prank, but is he saying that's actually Diaboromon, or Diaboromon, as I said. And everybody just questions how it is since Diaboromon was destroyed 3 years ago. I think that means that our War Games was around the time, like a year after the first season. Since I think it was about 3 years, like the season 2 was 3 years after that. And it's about 2003 when this came out, I think. But did he explain that he wasn't destroyed? He was just using somebody's data and was reproducing. Yeah, how did this one reproduce? And I don't think it's eggs, because the only reason they come back is eggs. Well, the good ones anyway, because they're just reborn, not reproduced. But whatever. And this explains that the Karamon, or let's say the jellyfish Digimon, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He just coming out to the real world by the internet connection or the phone lines, as I said. And that's his whole image of the jellyfish, and Dave's wondering if it is safe, or somebody is. I can't really tell who. But Digi reassures him that it's only a captured image. I don't know why he didn't say it's a picture, because that's what a picture is, but I'm not the genius. Or computer genius, whatever. And Ty just gun-ho and gone into Disney to take down the Diaboromon, or Diaboromon, for good. And Matt is for that as well, and Dave wants to take part, but Ty saying that he and yours have to stay behind so the jellyfish just want to get out of control when they get out. And Dave's a bit reluctant, but he agrees. And of course, Kyle TK are worried about their brothers. And everybody just going around in pairs to just trying to find the jellyfish, and Dave actually takes one from a little kid. Yeah, I don't know. When he and Ken are actually on a train, some more jellyfish Digimon actually come out, and I think there's just a lot, enough to fit a boat to get it the deadliest catch. Is that so popular? I don't know. Anyway, Ty and Matt with their Digimon go into the digital world, and they have them dissolve or whatever into Omnimon, but unlike last time, Omnimon is finding it a bit hard to put a hit on Diaboromon since its relatives is getting in the way, or should I say its offspring. TK and Carrie going as well, since they're worried about their respective brothers. And when Dave finds out, he just freaks. But Ken does calm down. But then more of the jellyfish come out and actually separate them from Vimon and Wormon. And Ken and Dave's there's station after them, and there's a good moment between the two when Dave's getting out brat, I want to break, and Ken's like, if you're that white, then you'll never take me on the soccer field. You said that to motivate Dave's, I think. They might be friends, but also rivals on the soccer field, so. There's also going between Izzy and Mimi, when Mimi sells up and she's expecting to get like welcome back, but like a positive welcome back, but he's like, oh yeah, you're here, just sit down. But see, just start income a little, or just start saying what you wanted, and Iggy just turned around to the computer, just saying, "Hi, Mimi, welcome home." It does a good moment between the two, and I can't see why people pair them together. Before this and some scenes in Digimon Adventure Try, I thought see what got together with Joe, but I can see her and Izzy together. Anyway, thanks to Angemon and Angemon, Oddmon was able to take Diaboromon down. Turns out he's only a distraction, and his kin is actually gathering at one place. And when they do that, a giant Digeg comes up, and I think a fusion of the Diaboromons just come together to make the giant thing that has like rockets in his, or just a cannon in his mouth or something. I don't know what you would call that. I don't know. Anyway, Armand does come back to the real world, and it turns out he's no match for the new form of Diaboromon, and its hands, or to say Mel Grugamon and Wargreymmon's heads fall off. And David and Ken are near. Vmon and Stingmon actually try to push through the crowd that's actually watching the whole thing. And the crowd only gets out of the way when Ken and David shout their partners' names. Yeah, it's a bit cheesy, but what can you say? And Ken and David had their partners devolve 3 times into Pyudramon fighter modes. And he isn't even a match for him. That's when the 2 heads of the Wargreymon, now Grugamon, or just say the eyes, start glowing, the heads are moving, and just give the last ounce of energy to make this sword, to make a new mode for Pyudramon known as Paladin mode. And yet, even though Pyudramon or Impyudramon or something has a new mode that's hopefully stronger than the first one, it still isn't a match for the devil thing. And then there's this weird scene where the younger Tai from the first movie, or the scene from the first movie where the younger Tai, they blown Carrie's whistle, and then it's seen Matt blowing his harmonica. Oh yeah, sorry, actually sold up before that. After that, some of the phones and that make some sort of noise, and people start holding up the phones, and some light energy comes out, and same thing comes out of Dave and Ken's D3s. They try to copy the same from our war games when the email from the kids turns Mel Grugamon and Wargreymon into Omnimon, or the same from the last episode of Adventure 02, where the Digidestineds around the world use their devices to destroy Myosmon's shadow form. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, the movie ends with the Impyudramon destroying Diaboromon, and everybody just laughing, but the English version, David's just asking everybody to want to go for a walk. Yeah. Oh, I haven't mentioned that before David and Ken showed up, Joe actually showed up with a bike because he heard about the whole thing, and he thought he might need a bike, but they're only for like 1 or 2 people. And a little girl on a bike just goes past him and Joe tries stealing that as well. I don't know why the anti-characters stealing stuff from kids, especially Mr. Reliable, but I don't know. This is a good movie, but as I said, the last part made no sense, and like, I think that some parts of the music in the English version is better than than the Japanese version, and some of the lines were a bit better as well. That's my opinion. I don't know if anybody else thinks so. And now for my full thoughts on Digimon Adventures 02. I think it's a good series, but not as good as the first one, even though it has 2 memorable story arcs. The Digimon Emperor and Oikawa one. The first one only had 1.5, the Myosmon and Dark Masters. Yeah, Dark Master one was kind of forgettable, but and the good guys might have not got that much character development. But I think the one that got the most was probably Cody. But he started off as someone that only saw like the black and white in the world, and eventually, or just near this end of the season, he saw the grey thanks to Ken turn good, and just hearing that his dad was friends with Oikawa, or heard about, or does learn more about TK's hatred for the powers of darkness. And he was the only one that remembered Oikawa at the end. Like, living out of that dream world. I don't know. And as for the villains, I thought they were good, except for Kenimon and Mummymon. Yeah, they were just annoying, especially Mummymon. I don't like hopelessly romantic characters. Yes, the Little Mermaid, Ariel, was an hopeless romantic character, but that wasn't all she was. For my mom, that was all it was, hopeless romantic. And same with Dave. Well, Dave's one really was a hopeless romantic, but was a pair of them. But whatever, he just grew on me at some point. The Black War Greymon was okay, but I thought it was just a bit too emo-ish. At some point, he got a bit better along the line, but still, I don't know. I mean, my favorite arc has to be the Digimon Emperor arc. It just had a lot of great stuff. And if they do continue, or they do bring back the Oku cast like they did with the first cast of Digimon Adventures in Digimon Adventure Try, I hope they give some of the other characters development, or even bring back some of the storylines that they dropped, like the Dark Ocean one. Why didn't they keep that? Could have gave Carrie some character development. She needed it, like, badly. And I don't even think she had that much character development in Digimon Try, and I didn't even see all of them yet. But what can I say? And I will be reviewing, or we start reviewing the Digimon Try movie series next time. And I gotta say, I think the worst one has to be the third part of the movie series, but don't really know what to say. Anyway, so that's it. I'm Stu. I'll see you guys later.